Hey guys, this video is to teach you how to attach this mat board to the back of your Agamograph. And the purpose of the mat board is to keep your Agamograph from stretching or collapsing, or I guess expanding or contracting, and just to hold it in place so that the illusion that we're trying to accomplish will actually work. So the first thing I did is got a piece of mat board. These have been pre-cut, but some of them I accidentally cut to 12 inches instead of 11. So just double check that yours is 11 or cut the extra inch off. Then I measured this to make sure that it was 11 inches and I marked every inch. You can do just the dashes, but I find it helpful to have the full line there, so that's kind of up to you. Then you are going to flip the Agamograph over. This example that I'm using has been glued a few times, so looks a little bit messy. Yours should be hopefully cleaner than this. And you are going to lay this board on the back. You want to make sure that the board is like straight across and not diagonal or sideways or anything. Then I'm going to skip this edge to start with because I think the edges are harder to glue on at first, and I'm going to go right to this edge here. That one, we want to leave the end of this open for the end of the Agamograph. So this ridge is going to line up with the first line. I'm using a hot glue gun to attach it, and I'm just going to start by putting some glue on top of the ridge. You want to make sure it's right on top so that the mat board can actually stick. Then line up that pencil line and make sure that your mat board is still straight across, not diagonal. Line up the pencil line, hold it in place for just a minute while the hot glue dries. It should dry fairly quickly. If you want to test it, you can lift it up and you can see that that's attached. Then lift the mat board, I might not have waited quite long enough for that. Put a strip of glue on the second ridge and then line up your mat board with it. Hold it in place once it's perfectly on that line and just press down a little bit. You can continue that all the way down. Just make sure that your mat board feels secure before you go into the next one, and make sure that you are actually lining it up with the line each time. I found that it's easiest if you have the lines facing towards you so that you can see them rather than flipping it upside down. So that's something that might help a lot of you. Okay, go ahead and do that all the way down, and then go back at the end and you can add glue to either this part of the mat board or to the edge of the Agamograph. Stick them together, just like I'm going to put it kind of on the inside here so it doesn't show very much. Hold it for a second so it stays, and then you are good to go. And that's kind of the last step of your project. So once you have them all glued, flip it over, make sure they look evenly spaced out, which they should be, and then just double check to make sure that the illusion works and that everything's in good shape. If you have any questions, please just bring your project into class and I can help you in person. It's a lot easier than trying to explain it over email. Okay, I hope that helps, and let me know what questions you have. Bye guys.